Golden Boot Pod is proud to announce that merchandise is now available. We have everything from t-shirts and hoodies, to hats and beanies, to drinkware, to wearables and blankets. You can find it all under the merchandise tab at thegoldenboot.podbean.com or go directly to thegoldenboot.com. As always, thank you for supporting the Golden Boot Pod.
The views and opinions expressed in the Golden Boot podcast are those of the speaker and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of the Golden Boot podcast as a whole.
Welcome back to another edition of the Golden Boot Pod. It's your boy Pooh Bear. I got my man Aunt Eddie Murphy in the building. I got my man Chris Honey Bun, Chef Honey Bun in the building. And I got my man Daniel D. Wee in the building. First off, good evening, everybody.
What's up, man?
What's going on, y'all?
All right, fellas, it's a Thursday show, so we're gonna try to keep it light. But we're gonna get these, get this stuff off. We got our favorite in the building. Hey, Miss Aaliyah.
She's the niece of the show.
Yeah, the niece and yeah,
and daughter of the pond.
And daughter, yeah. But let's go ahead and jump into it. I know we thought we would have a starter name by now. At quarterback, we don't yet. I think we all kind of have an idea who it possibly is. We do have a starting center name. I think the starting front line, the starting O-line has been set though. Garrett Dellinger did get the nod at center. What's good, Adam?
What's up, Adam?
What's up, Adam?
Adam chimes in and says good evening again, gents. So we do have, like I said, starting O-line. I think we don't know exactly. Running back. We'll get more into that shortly about John Emery. I know Daniel, you previewed it.
Making sure it's on the topic list.
You previewed it last week. We actually would. So, and you know what? I said I owe you an apology. I was supposed to put it in there. We were it was a kind of a conflict. I put it on the graphic. I was supposed to put it in the topics, but then I think I pulled it out because we were trying to get a little bit more information. So, I'll take the hit for that. My bad.
No, good, man. I like it, man. We want to report accurate information, so I'm good.
She said her favorite, one of, because you got two more over there. You ain't finna get me in trouble. I'm not even going.
We're not throwing that on the screen.
Okay, too far, baby. Too far. But
it's because of him,
man.
Our running back, we know Emery's out for at least right now, at least the Florida State game. The first two games right now. So Noah Kane looks like a begin to nod at our running back one. Wide receiver rotation, we not sure, but we do have first of all, whoever they put out there, we're gonna be good. That brings us to this next question.
Barbecue chicken. Let's go.
How does this wide receiver core compare to 2019?
Boy, you asked some tough questions early.
Go ahead, Dane.
All right, so I will say potential. They have the potential to be just as good as the 2019, because coming into the season, the 2019 wide receiver room, they had a couple of guys coming back. You didn't kind of know what you were getting. You know, you had a lot of talent, right? Boutte was kind of like Jamar Chase. Malik Neighbors is kind of like Justin Jefferson. You know what I'm saying? And I think you could possibly be a little bit more top heavy because you still got Besh, and you have what's the kid from Jenkins? Yeah, Jeray Jenkins. I'm sorry, guys. Jeray Jenkins.
You said top heavy?
I think you could be a little bit more talented at the top.
I feel like you were more top heavy in 2019.
You're right. I agree.
And
we have more depth.
You're deeper. You might be deeper from top to bottom with this room, but 2019 had more stars at the top. And you said Boutte would be Chase. I think Boutte going into the season would be Jefferson because Jefferson was a little more. He was a little more. Well, we knew what he was more than we knew what Chase was going into the season. And then if you look at the way everybody's blowing up Malik Neighbors this camp, and the way he's blowing is kind of the same way Chase had that blow up going into the 2019 season. So
hold up, I'm gonna ask this, Chris. Who is Derek Dillon on this team?
I'm gonna go with my boy Chris Hilton, man.
Yeah, I can see
kind of getting looked over. You know what I mean? He he got a lot more skill than people think.
Speed,
quiet
yeah.
guy.
The speed. Yeah, I like that comp for the speed.
I'm be honest, I wasn't expecting Chris to have a comeback that fast for that one. I was not. So y'all better stop.
Hey, but this receiving core. Like, Pooh, ask me the question again. The question was what?
How does this year's receiving core compare to 2019?
Okay, if you're going off talent, I think this is talent. I think they could be good. Remember, they got some good receivers, man, from 2019. They doing it in the NFL too. But if they gonna play like 2019, the quarterbacks have to come through. They ain't got no Joe Burrow walking down there.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? But man, I can't. That's 2019, man. It's just hard.
Well, it ain't just the quarterback though, too. You got to look at the offense. The offense.
Yeah.
Well, I think we'll see a lot more 12 personnel this year than we did out of that 2019 team. So I don't know how much you're gonna be utilizing all those receivers that you got compared to how they did in 2019.
Man, shout out to Dobies and Normal Guy in the chats.
Yeah, what's up, guys? Hey, but I got something though. I think we could be just as talented on offense than in 2019, besides us not knowing what the quarterback's going to do. I think besides the quarterback situation right now, I think everywhere else from the offensive line to the running back room to the wide receivers, I think we have just as much talent.
I don't know, dog. You know every one of those dudes on that 2019 team made the NFL roster, right?
I think
all 11.
Okay, so let's
all 11. I'm just saying. Right. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just saying all 11.
I think all 11 of your starters can be NFL players.
All right, Mr. Pauls asked the question. He said, "Better question: who's the Terrace Marshall of this group?" I say Neighbors. I disagree. I'm going to go with Jeray.
Brian Thomas.
Okay, Brian Thomas.
Oh my God! I mean, you got Brian Thomas. You got Jake. I mean,
Besh.
That's what you got talent everywhere, man. It's
everywhere. So I think so because you got to think it wasn't just so. Okay, everybody knows Chase, Marshall, Jefferson. But I asked about Derek Dillon.
You also had
Racy McMath. Thad Moss, because Thad Moss came on late.
Yeah.
And he came through in the clutch. So
I think that, and I honestly think when it comes to tight end, I think we have more options, man. I do.
Aaliyah, I'm gonna say you got about 107. I don't know.
I think Jeray remind me more of Racy.
Yeah.
In this situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
If anything.
Okay. All right. We can stay on wide receivers all night. This probably should have been a Sunday topic, but I like it. It's a good opener. So speaking of wide receiver though, Boutte was named preseason All-American. Congrats to him. I think we all know what he can be. His freshman year, he sat behind Marshall for the most part, and he was kind of option number 2.
He came on late in the season.
Last year he was that dude. Injury hit, and then we know the story. I think if he can stay healthy, Biletnikoff. I mean, he literally played half the season, and I think was like third on the touchdown list or something like that. He was top 10. I do know that. So, or top 5, something like that.
Honestly, I think if he finished the entire season, I think he could be an all SEC, all American type player. But not only that, I really do believe this kid could be a top 5 draft pick. Just because of the pedigree, the LSU wide receiver pedigree.
I don't know about top 5, not because of he. Okay, let me say this. Let me.
He has the talent to be top 5.
He's top 5 talent, but the needs in the of the teams, I don't
that
think
makes a lot of it.
Yeah,
you're right.
You got 3. You got the top 3 picks pretty much locked up next year. Will Anderson, Bryce Young, and C.J. Stroud. I mean, it's gonna be hard to jump one of them 3 as a wide receiver, especially.
He definitely gonna have to play a full season to get in that.
He has to play a full season. Yeah,
he gonna have to, because that ain't enough, just to jump up in there.
Agreed.
So, all right. So we know about wide receiver. Let's talk about, and we briefly mentioned about the running backs. John Emery, they basically is suspended for 2 games. Redarius Jones, Mr. Radar, he's suspended for a season for academic reasons too. I don't know the full details behind either. I do know what's reported about John Emery. This is not anything new. This is from last year's suspension. 2 things I do know: he's still on track to graduate. He has a 3.8 GPA. He is not failing classes. The reason why he even dropped the class last year is, if you know the story, it's actually a good reason. It's an honorable reason. NCAA, shame on you for not even approving the appeal. I don't know much about Redarius Jones' situation, and or Daniel, Chris, either one of y'all.
Honestly,
okay. So that's something we owe y'all.
Yeah, I would say on the Emery
John Emery. I said Emery Jones. I said Emery Jones. John Emery. My apologies.
No, it's okay. On the John Emery deal, it's so crazy to me how this is still ongoing. And of course, I do believe that there's something, that we probably don't know. But I just hope to get cleared up. And I hope this kid has a great season, man, because he is poised to have a good season. And when the LSU fan base is ready for it. So I hope he does well.
Shout out to Ryan. He says, "What's up, Golden Boot?" Mrs. Mike Scarborough's in the building. We got Donald DK. What's good, bros? What's good, DK? Hey, I wore that shirt again. I appreciate it. Man, I swear that's like one of my favorite shirts.
Hey, if you're in the comments, please like and share, guys. Please like and share. Thank you.
But sorry, I spoiled. I stopped the the situation. What we do know, like I said, we talked about the thing that I find that's really interesting. They said that this is it has to be 15 games, a 15 game season or something like that.
Yeah, it's a 15. Whenever you suspended for the season, they counted as 15 games. That's what I've been hearing some people. That's what I've been hearing some people say, and I guess I get it because if you were on Alabama last year or Georgia last year and you were suspended for the season, you would have missed 15 games. So basically, if you're on a team that doesn't go that far, you're basically suspended less games because you're on a worse team. If that makes you get what I'm saying, like
I kind of get that, but I think even with that,
I think it should
be the semester. Go by the school's calendar.
Well, I think it should be for the regular season. You know what I mean? Like, to suspend them for the regular season. That way it's fair across the board. If you make a bowl game, you don't make a bowl game, whatever the case, it's all 12 games. But I think like what they're saying, like if you were on Alabama last year and you were suspended for the season, so unless you go 12 games, then let them play the SEC championship game in the playoffs, then how do it's not fair for somebody being suspended for the full season on Alabama, they missed 15 games. Somebody suspended for a full season at ULM or whatever gets 12 games.
Yeah.
I think honestly, if he got suspended for academic reasons, correct? Last season.
Yes.
Yeah.
If it's academic reasons, not sports related, why can't he be suspended for a semester? Because
That's
it's academic.
That
doesn't make any right. I understand that it's upset, but I'm just questioning that reason. Why would
my guess would be because not every team plays the same amount of games. So they don't make it a suspension or a semester like that. They just set it 15 games for everybody. That would be my guess. I don't know for sure, but I'm just saying that's the only thing that kind of makes sense.
It's semantics. It's stupid. Come on,
And
I said, do better.
Right, and if I'm being honest, look, full transparency, I got suspended from school for a semester because of grades, and I couldn't play ball. But it was for a semester; it wasn't for games. So that's.
But that might have been something that's been changed,
right.
since they've gone to the playoff, and there's 2 extra games for everybody.
And I didn't have a 3.8
GPA. We got Danny Thompson says, "What's up, brothers?"
What's up, man?
Roderick says, "What's up?" Marvin says, "What it do, fellas? What's up, Marvin?" We got a topic you might like here in a second, Marvin. And Mike with Inside Scoop.
Like
Lamar Brown.
He says, just got home from U-High Jamboree 2026 D-line. Lamar Brown. Woo. He clarified, wow. So
hey, he got the last name now, so he's supposed to live up to it now.
Right. Wait, that's your last name, never mind.
Yeah. Chris, all I'm saying, Bobby Brown and Chris Brown in your family too, so be careful.
And Ant Boy, what's your boy name?
Pooh almost said something, but I had to.
Antonio.
I ain't do it.
Oh yeah, and Antonio Brown. That ain't.
Oh,
better.
that's true.
You should have left him off. You would have been.
Well, you got CTE running all through your jeans. God.
So one thing about this team, I think we all feel like they're going to be talented. They're going to be well coached. Why does Chris look like a proud mom on Christmas when he heard that? That's
Look at the cheeks.
Wow, bro.
Yeah, but this team, I think we all know is going to be very talented. We have professional coaching. No slight to the situations or the staff we had before, but it lacked in certain areas.
No girlfriends at practice.
Yeah, exactly.
That part.
But
I think that's a terrible rule. Go ahead. I digress. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm gonna get to my buttons in a minute. But
Okay. All right.
Brian Kelly is receiving a lot of slander. From most notably Notre Dame fans and big media.
Well, to be fair, I think it's mostly Notre Dame fans. I think big media is just kind of just echoing what they say, kind of trying to get clicks and stuff. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know what? And I like that shirt. Well, what's the guy who made he was on a Crane show? I can't think of his name.
Brian Driscoll.
So I listened to the interview yesterday of him going off, and he brought up some points where, he was glad BK was out of there, and he was excited that they had a new young coach that was kind of going to give him spirit. But then he also brought up the fact that in 2020 they had a great season, and the year before that they had a great season. So it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, he said in 20 he been wanting them gone since 2020.
Yeah.
So y'all made the playoff, played Alabama, covered the spread versus Alabama, played them closer than basically anybody else that year, and that's when you were like, you know what, this dude, I'm sick of him.
Right.
Like, come on, bro.
You want to beat them in that year anyway.
Make any sense? Hey, he sound like a hurt ex-girlfriend. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. What's up, Ray Powell? Ray Powell said, "What's good, gentlemen? What's good, Ray?
Good.
Thank you for coming in. I appreciate everybody in the chat." Preston is going to have him on his show tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah, That's gonna be interesting.
That's gonna be comment section gonna be
Let's
on
go.
fire, boy.
If Mike, I know you watching. If you can do us, you may want to hire some professional bodyguards for that chat for Preston, because they gonna be all over that. It's gonna be,
and I'm gonna be the one of the worst ones in it.
The views.
that one gonna be. Hey, I can see it now.
Round 1, fight.
Ooh, I like that one. Hey, he got a new button. Every week he got a new button. All right, Pooh Bear got too much time on his hands.
We done created a monster, but
but everything around Baton Rouge isn't all bad. Marvin, you gonna like this one. Hooters is signing pretty much the entire offensive line to an NIL deal. Hooters is actually going around to different universities and signing up the offensive linemen. I don't know what all is detailed in there. Hopefully, it's free food for the kids. I like it.
Yeah. Hey, look how boy Rich Gamby back.
They're gonna get them boys a plate of wings and a calendar.
What's up, Rich? Coming for you, Poop out. No, you're not. Pause.
Hey, but you know what I say about that Hooters thing? The first thing that came to my mind before I knew anything about it was, I bet those dudes go up in there every Thursday night and just eat a whole bunch of wings.
Man, what?
And it was like, you know what? Why not just get these guys?
No, they probably. I'm gonna tell you,
know what I'm
Wednesdays. Wednesday. I guarantee you, they go up in there.
Yeah,
Guarantee they go up in there. Also, Sports Illustrated put out a list of up and coming coaches. Our very own wide receiver coach Cortez Hankton was on that list.
Well, not only was it up and coming coaches, it was up and coming African American coaches who should be taken seriously to be a head coach at a college in the college game, whether it be G5, P5, and he was on there. But I was talking to our guy Dilly Sanders. He the one that actually saw posted. And honestly, you could put Jamar Cain on that list. You could put Steeples on that list. Brad Davis could be on that list. There's a
Brad Davis definitely could be on that list.
Why Brad Davis isn't on that list?
That's a good question. There's a bunch of guys who on this staff who've been putting in work at P5, high P5 schools for a long time, considering their age. Like if you go look at Hankton's been in the SEC for a long time. If you go look at Jamar Cain, he's been around. So I mean, we got some guys on this staff who could be seeing their name called as a head coach real soon.
Yeah.
And Daniel might be one.
Hey, the
my bad. That ain't Brad Davis.
He said, hold on. Daniel's attire looks like Brad Davis. Daniel always wanted to be on O-line, be on the O-line. That's funny.
I've never wanted to be on the O-line ever.
Rich says, when can we debate? Stop ducking me. We in Twitter spaces all the time.
Let's go.
Show up.
Hey, Pooh.
Rich seemed like the type person to be like, I ain't going in
off the bus.
He was the last line.
Because I was a leader. I made sure everybody was ready.
That boy Dilly want to know, Daniel, what it was like coaching the Texas Bowl.
It was great. Hey, I had 20 players. What's up, Miss Nikki?
What's good, Miss Nikki? Good evening, fam. What's up, Miss Nikki?
What's up, Miss Nikki?
Rich said when he can debate. He need to come in Twitter spaces.
Fast, come on, man.
Rich seemed like a type person be like, I ain't getting no tick face. I ain't getting no snappy book.
What Big Belichick called it? Book face?
Book face. I ain't getting no book face.
Hey, y'all think Bill Belichick got a burner account?
Nah, boy, that boy don't even know how to turn the computer on.
He don't. His girlfriends do.
Oh,
good point.
Speaking of O-line coaches, it came out today. A judge awarded James Craig a positive verdict in his lawsuit over LSU, for his termination linked back to a recruiting violation. He was awarded $500K. I don't know full details of that. I think it was like he basically claimed wrongful termination, and yeah.
Take that out of Edo buyout.
Hey,
No, you take that out of who?
Take that out of Will Wade buyout.
Thank you. There you go.
He don't get a buyout though.
Hey, but you know what? Like $500K, that's a lot of money. But in the grand scheme of it, they kind of feel like pocket change. Tell us, shoot, it is pocket change.
Yeah, it's pocket change for the shoe, but to Coach Craig, he like, yeah, run me my.
That's something you want to say too?
My money.
Okay. All right.
Hey, put that comment on there. What the producer said about old boy socks.
Rich look like he wears white New Balances with two socks. It is
collar shorts on.
Just playing, bro. Just playing. That's funny. That's
hilarious, man.
With a fanny pack on, drinking a natty light with a straw.
Nah, he definitely a White Claw man.
Bro, that always beats me. Why somebody drink beer with a straw? That's worse than drinking water with a straw.
That's bougie. That's bougie beer drinkers.
I hope you drink your water with a straw at a restaurant. I hope you don't put your lips on them folks' glasses.
Shit, I do.
I don't drink water at a restaurant. I never have.
You don't know where them things been.
Bro, you look like
I
you look like you only drink out
this
of
finna go left quick now.
Bro, this
finna go left quick.
Them folks definitely don't. I mean, they clean. I'm sure they clean, but
let me ask you a question. Do you eat off the forks?
I get plastic utensils, or I get hey, bring me some hot water.
Do you eat out of the plates?
Unfortunately, I do.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
You know what? I almost said something, but my daddy might be watching.
I told y'all this finna go left.
So
it's the same thing.
I'm gonna pause on that. I'll tell you after the show.
This finna go left quick.
But yeah, definitely some stuff. You know, you control what you control. So,
that's the same thing.
Don't when you go to the bathroom, don't use the hand dryers though. That's doo-doo out.
That is true.
That's doo-doo
what
out.
you call it, bro?
Doo-doo out.
Because it's recycled air, right?
I get it. I know this is the way he do. It's just the way he.
All right. Hey, let's get back. All right. Speaking of doo-doo that I don't care about or don't want to hear, Nick Saban gets an extension. He'll be with 2030.
Let me ask you this: is he gonna coach till 2030? What y'all think?
I think he got 2 more seasons left.
I think he got 2 or 3 more.
I think he got about. I actually think he got about 3 or 4.
How many natties he got?
He's one. I think
he's got 8, right?
And does he need one to tie Bear Bryant?
No, he's already tied.
He need one to pay.
I think he's gonna go. He gonna get 2 more and retire. He gonna even 10.
There you go. The Big Ten. The Big Ten. Looks like they're getting about $7 billion in TV deals.
Getting that guap.
That's across NBC, Fox, and it's not
CBS.
CBS. I knew it went ABC because ESPN and ABC pretty much walked away from it. But across those 3.
Yeah, and what's crazy is the SEC getting like 350 right now. 350 million right now.
Hey, when is that recontract? When is that?
It's not supposed to expire until like 2028 or something like that, 2030, something. But the SEC gonna renegotiate.
They better,
because
when Texas and Oklahoma, they're gonna say that we got to redo this.
And I would say the SEC is probably gonna double that.
Now they're not gonna double it. They're gonna get.
So?
They're gonna get
more.
They're gonna get like 1.2.
How did they start? How did the Big Ten get more than SEC from the jump?
Well, because the Big Ten doing the TV deal, it's all about you. Just like in the NFL, when it's about when your contract come up, the same thing with the TV deal. Their TV deal came up at the right time, right after they just got USC and UCLA, so they finna get more.
Oh, man, we got money making pressure in the house.
Yeah,
I heard pressure was finna put a bid in on the SEC next TV deal.
I did too.
Yeah.
Hey, Preston. We need sponsors. Come on, Preston.
Dylan Smith in the building. What's good, everybody? What's good, Dylan?
What's good, Dylan?
I did kind of lead everybody out the rails because the first thing Tony said was wiping your mouth with those napkins
That's
are
true,
worse
bro.
than silverware. I agree. I don't even use those. Bring me some paper.
Y'all got out. But Andrew said the SEC on CBS contract expires at the next season. That's true. That's when the ESPN deal kicks in.
Mm-hmm.
But once Texas and Oklahoma come, they're gonna ask for a new TV deal because we got a new product that we're giving y'all. Y'all can't give us that same price for a new product.
So the SEC main games won't be coming on CBS at 2:00 no more this year. Be on ESPN.
No, next year.
Not after. It'll be on this season and next season. After that, it'll be over.
I'm happy. I'm tired of listening to Gary Danielson.
I just want to know how Gary Danielson is finna find a way to bring Alabama up whenever Purdue and Northwestern playing. You know what I mean?
You know he's gonna do it. He's gonna find some kind of way.
Well, that defense they just ran there. That defense they just ran there is what Nick Saban loves to do at Alabama. And,
right.
He gonna find a way.
I wonder what Nick Saban's doing today.
Yeah, I know, right?
Now, what you're gonna see is Gary Danielson signs a new deal with ESPN.
Oh my God!
That's exactly what's going on.
Shoot me now.
Hey, I wish Gus Johnson can call the SEC game though. The dude from Fox. Man, that dude be getting so hyped, and he got like a 9 to 6 like Wisconsin Purdue game to call. You know what I mean? So boring Big Ten game, but he gets so excited over like a 16-yard run, bro.
You know who I miss? I miss
Vern.
Brett. No, Brett.
Brett Musburger. Yeah.
But he definitely was. I saw a clip and they was like, yeah, they had to put him. He came on. He said, "Hi, I'm Kurt Hurstreet. This is Brett Musburger. Welcome to ESPN." I was like, "Oh man, he had to go. He had to go."
Hey, who's the coach that was on Last Chance U that was on AYS's show?
Jason Brown.
Coach Brown. If Coach Brown called the game, it'll be hilarious, bro.
It'd be like it's like Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee calling the game. That dude.
It'll be amazing.
Hey, that dude Gus Johnson. I swear he the most hyped announcer ever, dog. And he breaks it to the outside. Oh, it's a rush for 12 yards.
I love it, man.
So
J.K. Dobbins.
I don't know. I don't know if it's they probably gonna have to renegotiate. Well, they will have to renegotiate if they get this deal goes through. But Oregon is also looking to join the Big Ten. They'll be following USC and UCLA going to the Big Ten as well.
I bet Ohio State scared as hell now.
Man, hey, Oregon ain't playing no games. They had Phil Knight in Chicago talking to them boys.
Right.
They like, we ain't bringing the president, the athlete. No, we're gonna send Phil. He gonna get it done.
Facts. If you're Oregon, why wouldn't you want to sit at the table? Come on. And then if you're the Big Ten, why wouldn't you want Oregon in? That's crazy. They got an excellent brand.
I don't see how it works though, bro. I just
you're just gonna have 4 big conferences.
I mean,
I don't think so. They're gonna keep 5.
You think so?
Geographically though, bro, they way over there.
I mean, it'll work itself.
It'll work itself out. Yeah, I agree.
The Pac-12 will just go get like Fresno State, San Diego State, Boise State, or BYU, somebody like that. They're gonna. It might not be the same, names that we know now, blue blood type programs, but they'll keep it alive.
I truly believe though the parity will come because of the TV deals, possibly. I think you're gonna have a lot of money rolling around.
I tend to disagree, but we'll see.
I think it's still the top teams who.
Mm-hmm. That's what I think it's gonna be, bro.
Cream gonna always rise to the top.
Because because if you look at it, all right. So let's say more teams start getting this money. That's true. Let's say like when the Big 12 happened, yeah, Cincinnati and Houston and UCF, yeah, they'll get more money, But when the SEC gets their new deal, then Texas and Oklahoma, and LSU and Alabama will just keep getting more money. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't gonna work, dude.
Well,
because I said Cream gonna always rise to the top.
Oh, really?
Y'all be fishing for a way to use that word.
Hey, for real.
To you, bro.
Hey, show Ray Powell's coming.
No, they won't.
Will
No.
Texas keep the long? Oh no, they're not. They're not. I think they're actually going to use the money from that network to help with the buyout. If I'm not mistaken, is what they was looking to do. Pressure said, "Pooh looking like a college web professor." I try. I do my best. Hey man, listen, it's been a rough week. I'm gonna get groomed and pretty. I got a special day coming up.
Man,
But,
My boy
Pooh
out
last
of
night,
town too. I'm sure, man.
Yeah, it looked like he out of town.
Tell you.
Yeah, he'll be here. He'll be here Saturday. Don't worry.
Everybody.
I told Pooh I want to see how he look without his dreads.
like he tried, so in Spaces last night, he said, "Pooh, you got a picture without your dread. I just want to see what you look like." Hey, what you trying to date me or something? What you asking for?
Like Quiet Mom.
I did not say it that zesty, dog.
Hey, this how I imagine Chris doing it. He said, "Pooh, I just want to see what you,
Hey, not
what you look like with a fade.
not the dude from Waterboy. He was hitting the dude from Waterboy.
What you look like with a fade." I was like, first of all, pause. You don't need to know. But nah,
bro, this is getting wild.
Y'all crazy. Bro. Hey. So week 0. Predictions and picks. Let me break down some games for you because I know some of these teams y'all not gonna know.
I already got my bets made. I don't know what you're talking about.
Austin P, Western Kentucky. I'm gonna go Western Kentucky. You got
hold
I'm
on,
going Western Kentucky.
y'all know what the students at Austin P say for their cheer?
PP.
Let's go P. No, I'm like dead serious.
I know.
I thought that was a dad joke.
No, but they could be
I'm dead serious.
They could be saying it like pushing P. So P came popular this summer.
Hey, look! You see how
I'm gonna say that.
The zesty hero after he said that.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, Chris. I don't think. Never mind.
Go ahead.
I don't think they know about. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think they know about pushing P up there, Austin P. Yeah, but go ahead.
Yeah. Next, Nebraska Northwestern, which is probably one of the better games.
Mm-hmm. Who y'all got?
Nebraska.
It depends. I got Nebraska. I would take Northwestern in the points.
The
Cody's out for the season.
No, I take Northwestern points, but Nebraska money line.
Hey, y'all get out my boy Chris.
I don't know. Northwestern got a good coach to me. He good to me.
Yeah, they do. But what they got is players wise. Nebraska got the transfer quarterback from Texas, so they should be a lot better. Plus, they got my boy AJ Allen over there. Shout out 318.
Oh,
and then Trey
AJ
Palmer
Allen in Nebraska.
Yeah.
Thought you told me he was going to TCU.
That's where he was going. Then he flipped.
AJ Allen might start.
He not gonna start because they got nothing to transfer running back. But
it was about to be a short show. I forgot to plug my laptop in. That mother popped up and said low battery. I said, oh shoot, it's about to be a short. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. Jacksonville State's Stephen F. Austin. That was gonna be played in Montgomery. I'm gonna go Jack State.
Jacksonville State coach said that Stephen F. Austin was spying on their practice.
Oh, snap. I'm going Stephen F. Austin.
I'm going Jacksonville State because Rich was at ULM last year, so and I know
Rich Rodriguez over there.
Yeah, he at Jacksonville State, and my homeboy Willie Green there, so I'm going with Jacksonville State.
Yeah, I'm going with Jacksonville State too.
I'm going Stephen
Florida State last year.
All right, we got Idaho State and UNLV.
UNLV.
If I'm not mistaken, UNLV hadn't won a game in a long time.
Yeah, I'm going UNLV.
It's Idaho State though, bro.
Idaho, they the potatoes, right? And they the potatoes.
They are the Vandals.
The Vandals. Okay.
The fact that I know that is crazy. You got UConn and Utah State. I don't care if UConn is playing the Sisters of the Blind. I'm taking whoever playing against them.
Hey, they got Jim Moore as their coach now though. It don't matter. I'm still going.
Yeah,
Utah State.
Utah State.
I'm going Utah State.
I'm going Utah State too. Yeah.
Utah is sneaky good at football state though.
Oh, my bad.
You got Utah, you got Utah State, you got BYU, all in the state, all three good programs. So
Yeah. Wyoming, Illinois.
Wyoming plus the points.
Oh,
I got it.
I think it because I think that one
I got
like
that
plus
line now.
26 or something.
Yeah,
Point,
it's
point,
way
point.
too high.
I got the fighting on line now in that game.
You got
The fighting Brett Bielmas.
You got Duquesne versus Florida State. Give me Duquesne.
Duquesne plus
Hey, that's
52
a
or
hard
whatever.
one.
It's like
That's a hard
52 or whatever. I'll take them in the points.
Yeah,
You know
I take
it.
them with the points.
Florida State gonna win that, man.
Yeah,
Come on,
Florida
bro.
Yeah.
But you know what?
I am
But
interested in seeing that one though.
Florida State could possibly be overlooking Duquesne.
Hold on. Ryan, you better slow up because
Hey, for real, because we gonna get on you, Ryan. You keep talking.
Who we trying to talk about?
Chris.
Ryan look
Get
like
on
you
Chris.
play off Hawk now. I let it.
Hey, we gonna let Chris.
Like
Hey, we got.
Hold
we
up,
gonna
now,
let
Ryan.
Chris look on you.
Just because you've been DJing shuffleboard parties at the nursing home and stuff, don't mean you come up here talking about people now, bro.
I
Right.
swear, man, pull Ryan picture up. Pull his comment up. Just look at his picture.
Chill out, bro.
Hey, he got some slobber coming down the side of his face right
Hey,
out, man.
y'all shit.
Chill
All
out,
right.
man. Y'all took it too far, bro.
now. Hey, get off my boy.
All right. Hey, so this honest, like real talk, this is probably one of the games that I'm most looking forward to. Alabama State versus Howard, the SWAC MEAC challenge.
Who?
Give me
Yes, sir. Alabama State, baby.
versus Howard. Give me Alabama State.
I'm with
Give me Alabama State.
Yeah.
Ibrahim finna act a
been-
dog.
That's not Alabama State. Not
That's
A&M.
A&M. My bad.
Mhm.
Oh, that
This is
changed.
Davis.
Hold on.
Demetrius Davis.
Oh yeah, so this the transfer from Auburn. It's Eddie Robinson.
Alabama State has all those transfers. I'm gonna.
They've got a lot of transfers too,
okay.
but it's not.
It's Alabama
As
A&M
many.
that you're thinking of. Yeah.
Right.
I
Hey,
still
do
go.
Gremlin
go
play
with,
next week?
Nah, I still go Alabama.
Not this week. They play next week.
They play the actual week 1.
Okay.
Charlotte, Florida, Atlantic.
Florida.
All right, so
Florida.
I'm going
Charlotte.
Florida. I'm going Florida Atlantic, but don't sleep on Charlotte. They got a Miami transfer, N'Kosi Perry, a quarterback who pretty good.
How do you know this?
I didn't know Perry went there.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you who else. I think if I'm not mistaken, the backup quarterback is what's the kid's name? God, James Foster. He was an LSU target. Ended up going to Texas A&M, and then transferred to Charlotte as well. So
Yeah, I think Charlotte. I'm gonna go FAU, but I'm taking Charlotte in the points.
I'm taking
Charlotte.
Boca Raton.
Charlotte took down
Boca
somebody,
Raton.
or at least tried to. Duke
Man, they
last year.
Yeah, they got
I
a good
thought
team.
Coach Perry been graduated.
Yeah, he should have. He been there for a minute too. FAMU, North Carolina. Of course, North Carolina, but I think this is going to be a big game for FAMU because this will let them get some of their kinks out. They play Jackson State next week.
I say this. That's what worries me is they looking forward to Jackson State because North Carolina lost a lot. They got a freshman quarterback. They lost all their weapons on offense pretty much. So if this was like. And if they didn't have Jackson State behind this game, I think they could probably sneak up and get them. But I don't think they got a shot.
I'm gonna say this: watch out for Isaiah Lynn. He might make some money this game.
This is a big game for him, as far as NFL, projections and film and stuff like that. So yeah, I think he gonna shine. But Simmons gonna have them boys ready. But I don't know, man.
Yeah. Nevada and New Mexico State. Nevada.
Yeah.
And Vanderbilt at Hawaii.
I'm
gonna go Vandy. I'm going Vandy.
I'm taking Hawaii in the points.
Vandy over 2.5 wins this season. I'm taking Vandy.
I'm taking Hawaii in the points. I don't care who win the game. I already took this. HawaI in the 8.5.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why Vandy gonna lose. All right, because their coach is too positive. That's why they're gonna lose.
Well, I think honestly, the reason they might lose is because they playing in a stadium that only has like 9,000 people there, and it's gonna be like a high school game. And I think
talking about in Hawaii.
Yeah, I think that's gonna really mess their head up.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think it matters. Have you been to Vandy Stadium?
No, that's the thing though. Vandy don't have a lot. They don't have. Have you seen the stadium they playing in Hawaii? I've seen high school stadiums bigger than that, bro.
Yeah, but you still.
I don't
playing
think it
in the
matters
right
to Vandy. I'm gonna be honest with you. Vanderbilt, no matter who they playing, if they're at home, they still have the road crowd is always bigger.
Yeah, but my thing is they still got 90,000 in the crowd.
No, they don't. Vandy's stadium only hold like 35.
I'm saying, not at Vandy, but I'm saying whenever they go to an SEC game, they got 90,000 everywhere they play.
What I'm saying, Vandy at home only has like 35, 40,000. They don't care. A big crowd, a small crowd is not gonna phase them.
I don't know, bro.
Vandy play LSU, ain't no 90,000 fans coming out.
Yeah, there is. It's not gonna be 9,000 after halftime. It ain't gonna be 9,000 after halftime, but it's gonna be 9,000.
That's fair.
All right, but that's it. That's the slate for that. Now, this next one, I think is one that we can kind of think about a little bit. Predictions to win each Power 5 conference and one G5 contender. I think the G5 contender is the one that's going. But I got my pick for G5 contender.
Okay.
I got mine.
Okay, who you got
for G5?
Yeah, Group 5, huh?
Yeah,
I got Coastal Carolina.
I actually like that, Chris.
Okay,
I actually like that.
That ain't a bad one.
I actually like that.
Who you got, Pooh?
I'm going with Houston.
Took mine.
Houston actually. So I actually.
What's up with Houston?
Houston literally. I think they've won like they double digits. The last few years, double digit wins.
They got a tough game week 1 though.
They didn't lose a single conference game regular season last year.
They got a tough game week 1 though against UTSA. But since we starting with the G5, I'm gonna go with the former Ole Miss quarterback and the former Auburn coach in UCF, John Rice Plumlee and Gus Malzahn at UCF.
Okay, I like it. John Rice Plumlee fit Gus Malzahn offense too. Very.
I'm going with the Bearcats again.
Somebody else mentioned Cincinnati, and
they lost too much.
They lost too much. They lost the quarterback. They lost the quarterback. They lost their top DB.
Both their corners.
And
both their starting corners.
Both their starting corners, and they lost their their OC.
Yeah, that's real. I'm still sticking with my team.
I got you. I mean, it ain't a bad pick. I just don't see them doing it. So
or SMU.
That's where they lost their coach, Sonny Dykes-Love.
All right.
So all right.
Appalachian State.
That's not a bad. That's honestly who I think gonna win their conference over App State. Yeah.
Yeah, App State is always consistently good too.
They like the North Dakota of Group 5.
Mm-hmm.
South Dakota, wherever.
North Dakota State. You had it right.
All right. So what conference we starting in? ACC.
Yeah, ACC. Let's go alphabetical order. ACC.
Right. We're picking the winner of the conference. Like, okay, Clemson.
I can't dispute that. Chris,
yeah, I'm gonna go. Clemson.
Oh, because okay.
Oh, overrated Dabo.
Huh? I just don't think they're a top 5 team. They don't deserve to be top 5 starting off the season. What they done?
I say
they won
Clemson
10-2 last year, bro.
Miami cutting it close.
I thought they went 10-3.
In the regular season, they went 10-2.
So they lost their last game.
They lost a bowl. Game. They lost a bowl game. It don't really matter.
To
bro.
who?
I don't know. I don't really care. They won 10 regular season games.
No, they didn't. They lose a bowl game.
So they went 11-2.
Right. And you know what's crazy? You're talking about Clemson like they had a terrible. If we went 11-2 last year,
or 10-3, even if they went 10-3, they still won 10 games.
That's still impressive.
They won 10 games.
They
shouldn't.
They lost to Georgia 10-3.
Mm-hmm.
They lost to North Carolina State 27-21, and then they lost to Pitt 27-17.
Wow,
that was it.
So they got beat by double digits to Pitt.
Hold on.
Pitt, the same team that won the ACC. Yes, Pitt. With a first round quarterback, the same team that beat Michigan State in the bowl game. Pitt, yeah, them.
No, they didn't. Michigan State came back.
Oh yeah, they should have beat Michigan State, but they didn't have that quarterback, and Michigan State beat them.
Hold on, name the losses again, Pooh.
Georgia, North Carolina State, and Pitt.
Come on, man.
Chris, you I think you being short-sighted.
They're gonna make the playoff, bro.
Very short-sighted, my boy.
They can't slip up, not even once.
No, they can't.
Chris, what
They
team?
can slip up once.
They can slip up.
They can slip
They
up
can
once.
slip up,
And,
bro.
and with that weak schedule?
Chris,
In the
what
ACC?
team? What team
So-
can slip up?
So you tell me this: if two SEC teams come out,
Two SECs ain't gonna get in it.
Not this year, brother.
it can happen though easily. Georgia and Alabama could be easily back in it.
Yeah, only way that's gonna happen is if Clemson loses 2 games in the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
So if Georgia lose, if Bama beat Georgia in the SEC championship again, they gonna kick Georgia out.
Did Clemson go undefeated?
Depends on what the
Clemson
other
lose one
conference.
game. If they lose one game,
It depends on who they lose to.
And then
if
how
they lose
early in
the
the
ACC
season?
championship, if they lose the ACC championship game,
No, they're not gonna put them in. If Clemson lose an AC championship game, they're not going to the playoff because they ain't gonna be the conference champion.
but I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
But Georgia would be though if they lose to Bama.
Yeah, so it all depends on what the regular season look like, bro. Like I don't see Clemson not making it, bro. They schedule it.
With the returning quarterback, the talent they have.
Yeah, everybody coming back for them pretty much. They defense gonna be
So
legit.
They
nobody-
ain't the same Clemson, bro.
So nobody gonna say Miami because they going 12-0. That's what I heard.
Honestly,
might
I got them coming in second in the ACC.
Yeah, I think they might play in the ACC championship game with Clemson, but I think they're gonna lose.
They're gonna
Okay.
get their butt.
I keep
bet they got
hearing they going
500.
12-0. That's all I keep hearing.
Of
Man,
course.
they might go 10-2, but they're not going no 12.
That's one of the most delusional fans.
Who they first game of the season?
It don't matter who they first because they play FAMU first or somebody like
Oh, they play
Bethune
FAMU
Cookman.
first.
They play Bethune Cookman first. That's who it is.
No, they got a good non-coverage game. Really,
They play Texas A&M week 3.
that's an L
They're
right
gonna
there.
get smashed.
I ain't gonna say they're gonna get smashed. They're gonna lose.
They might lose the Pitt. They're gonna probably lose to Clemson. I don't know if they play Clemson in the regular season, but they're gonna lose to them when they play.
Just because I don't think they have the depth on the O line and defensive line. I don't think they can hit.
Not yet. Yeah, not yet. He building something over there though. I ain't gonna lie.
Of course.
All right. Let's move on to the Big Ten.
Oh, you said for yours in the
For me?
ACC? Yeah.
Oh, Clemson. I'm picking Clemson.
So everybody got Clemson.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pressure.
because it's so weak. Because it's weak. That's why I got them.
Oh, what pressure say? What I miss?
He said Miami gonna beat A&M.
They might. I honestly wouldn't mind if
What?
they beat A&M.
I would love for them.
I would love
beat
to too, but I
A&M.
don't see
I would
it.
love to see both teams lose somehow. But hey,
Yeah, ain't no lie. All right, so we're going Big Ten next.
Big Ten.
Ohio
I'll
State.
go first. Oh, okay.
Oh, my bad.
No, because I went last. I say Michigan. I think Michigan.
Mhm.
Wow. I said Ohio
No,
State.
actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna stick with Mel Tucker. I'm gonna say Michigan State gonna go ahead.
Oh no. I think he got lucky last year.
I
Me
don't.
too.
He lost a
Man, I
lot,
feel the
bro.
same way, bro.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
lost a lot.
But you think about how he rebuilt last year.
Yeah, but
it's
he didn't do it
it's
this
hard.
year.
It's hard
Yeah.
to find a Kenneth Walker again, though, bro. I'm going
It's
Ohio
Ohio
State.
State,
I'm going to
man.
Ohio State. They got a lot of return. They got a starting quarterback returning. They're gonna be.
Well, if
strong.
y'all going Ohio State, I'm gonna go Michigan then, because we all can't pick the same thing every time. So I'll go Michigan. I
Bro,
think
it's
it's
Yeah,
obvious,
it's
though.
top. Yeah, it's top heavy.
Oh, it's definitely top heavy this
yeah.
year.
It's gonna be
The
Michigan.
ACC and Pac-12,
It's gonna be Ohio.
you can
It's gonna
count
be
Big
Ohio
12, you
State,
can
though,
pick.
bro. It's gonna be
All right.
Ohio State, man.
All right, Big 12.
Baylor.
Give me Baylor again.
God,
I'm
dang,
going
yeah.
Oklahoma.
Ooh,
I'm going
Oklahoma. Okay,
Oh, wow.
that's not a bad
Okay.
pick. It's not a bad
Yeah.
pick. Oklahoma ain't a bad pick. McKenzie.
I would
I
say
believe in Brent.
Yeah, you got
I think
Yeah,
Clemson
wow.
left when Brent left. When Brent left, Clemson left.
we're gonna see. I think
I
Clemson
think-
will do a lot
I
better
don't know,
than
Chris. You might,
Oklahoma.
yeah, they got a lot of talent, but I don't know. Their defense been salty.
that defensive coordinator ain't no slouch neither. Just because you don't know his name, don't mean he ain't good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. He was working on the Brent, wasn't he?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
they
tell you who. If Baylor don't make it, I say Oklahoma State.
How much did they lose?
Who?
I think they had a heavy senior laden team last year.
Oklahoma State lost their defensive coordinator.
Yeah, because he went to
Ohio State.
Okay, Ohio State. I was
They got Derek Mason now.
Oh, they do. Oh,
Okay,
Yeah, Mason cold too though.
Mm-hmm.
that's a good hire.
Yep.
Okay.
My sleeper is TCU.
I like it.
Man, no.
Who's their coach now?
Sonny
They best
Dykes.
coach in Texas.
Well,
Gary Patterson gone. That's over with.
Gary Patterson was a
Yeah, he at
defensive-minded
Texas.
coach. He a defensive-minded coach. Don't sleep on Sonny Dykes. He gonna put some points on the board.
Don't sleep on Texas. They may be back.
I mean,
They
that's
go in
normal
that
for the Big
situation.
12, though, man.
Not for
All right.
TCU, it ain't.
Guys, Big 12
What
is
about
gonna have
that
some good
old
football
TCU?
this year.
They don't have some
TCU.
decent football.
Yeah.
TCU ain't put up points since they was in the Mountain West Conference.
Yeah, and nobody said Texas either. I thought they was
No,
bad.
they do. Don't say that. Don't
They
say
gonna
that.
have.
TCU
It's a
did.
believe me when I see it situation in Texas.
Oh, okay,
TCU ain't put up points since Andy Dalton was their quarterback.
Yep.
that's true.
So long time.
He ain't lying.
I'm trying to think.
I ain't lying about that.
All right,
Ryan True, Kansas State. I can see
Yeah.
them pulling something out too.
Yeah, they
Hey,
sneaky.
Hey, I
It's
want that
Gary Snyder.
rematch. I want that rematch.
Ain't
Yeah, I
nobody
hope
worried about them.
both.
I do.
But they got the quarterback Adrian Martinez from Nebraska, so I think
did
they.
get him.
Bro,
they
he's
might-
still
How long he
playing.
been playing, dude?
Yep. You
Bro,
know,
that's Miles.
But you know, you got- y'all
Miles
do got-
Brennan, bro.
you know
Y'all
they got
do
the
know
COVID
everybody
year
got
now.
everybody got that COVID year. They got an extra season.
Bro,
So.
this is like his 8th year, bro.
This is last year though, but he in a different system, and I think he ain't gonna have to run as much, so he might not be too bad at Kansas State.
All right. Pac-12.
USC.
Utah.
I'm gonna say it. Oh,
Utah.
Utah. I forgot about Utah.
I forgot you.
USC.
I was just gonna say USC, unfortunately, but Utah.
I'm going Utah.
I'm going
Utah.
USC offense.
You know what? I'm gonna say Utah because Utah. I think they and I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. I think Utah put a whooping on Florida. Week 1.
Utah.
I think Utah beat Florida too.
I don't think USC ready for Utah physicality just yet. That's what happened with Oregon last year.
I think USC with the transfers they had coming in, I think on offense they're gonna be deep, bro. They're gonna be really
Yeah, I mean that's cool. That's cool.
That's Lincoln Riley's MO.
That was
Great on offense.
But are they gonna be physical enough? Because look at
my thing is
Oregon. Look at Oregon.
Right, but can Utah hang with them on offense though?
They
But
definitely
are
hung
they
with
gonna-
Oregon twice.
Yeah, are they gonna put up them points against a real defense like Utah? You know what I mean? Like it's different.
It's gonna be a good
different
game.
ball
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Utah like old school SEC.
Mhm.
Hey, don't sleep on UCLA though.
That's my sleeper. That's my
UCLA
sleeper.
UCLA got a lot.
That boy going
got a-
4-8.
You said don't sleep on
got a lot
UCLA.
coming back.
That's my sleeper.
Dang, hear me.
All right.
Hey, that's my sleeper.
I'm
of the
asleep, y'all.
Pac-12.
Nah, I'm joking. I think UCLA. I think we.
They don't have
we,
enough fans come to their games.
Man, you better respect them boys.
Chris, you. That's the craziest.
That is a crazy take.
So because they don't got a lot of fans, they can't be a good team.
It just don't look like they should be even. I don't know.
It don't.
It's like,
Bro, it's still UCLA.
It
bro.
don't matter though. They still got a good team.
Hey, I'm gonna say this.
And
I
DTR legit.
I was just gonna say I don't think we gave him enough respect last year.
Facts.
Hey, and that dude legit, bro. He legit.
All right, last one.
Man. Boy, he
Say
good.
the best.
Bro,
for
he
last.
didn't just do that to us. He did that to multiple teams in the Pac-12. He beat USC last year. The dude, just because you don't watch him play, don't mean he ain't
Chris,
good.
you go
bro.
Simone too late.
I was just gonna say
Yeah.
you be going to sleep. How
Nah.
too late? You be on Twitter Space till.
I was just about to say.
I had Twitter Spaces last week.
Boy, you in Twitter Spaces
Yes, we
right
did.
now.
Twitter Spaces literally came on.
But he didn't
It's
know
like,
about
hey,
it. He didn't know about it at the time. That's what
I
he's
was gonna
saying.
say Twitter Spaces literally started like Kentucky game, something like that.
So we're going to SEC.
Mm-hmm.
I think man Ink got on the same time.
Probably
SEC,
so.
SEC, because we already
Mhm.
like we're gonna be moving some stuff to Sunday.
I'm gonna go Georgia.
I'm going Georgia too.
Alabama.
I'm going Alabama, man.
Yeah, man, what you talking about? They got a Heisman quarterback.
They got to
return.
show me that receiving core, dog, in that line.
What?
What Georgia receiving core look like?
Yeah,
They got the tight ends though.
Georgia lost a lot, bro. I know they got
gotta
a lot of
re-gear.
talent, but they lost a lot.
They got
bro.
a Reed Gilbert and
You know, you can not count on a Reed Gilbert. They got Brock Bowers is who they have. That's all they got that you can count on.
All right. Hey, the Saints stuff is on. I'm gonna kind of skip. Only thing I'm gonna ask: should James play in Game 3?
Yes.
Preseason Game 3.
Mhm.
Yes.
He ain't living like that to just sit out. Yeah, he ain't
Chill out,
gonna-
Chris. Stop with the disrespect.
It ain't about who he is as a quarterback and all that. It's just about retirement and reps and stuff
Right.
like that. That's all it's about.
He ain't like
All right,
people.
Tony, listen up because this might be the only time we're gonna talk about these suckers.
Oh my
The
God.
Cowboys are the first franchise to be worth $8 billion.
And y'all could thank Kadarius Toney for that. I mean, not Kadarius Toney, Kevontae Turpin. Boy, I'm tripping. I don't know where that came from.
Kadarius Toney and Cavante, two different people.
But they kind of play it like though.
Yeah, with the shiftiness, I don't think he as
Yeah.
fast as Turpin.
I don't know.
All right.
Mhm.
Also today, there was a massive fight at the Bengals Ram joint practice. Let's take a
Man,
look.
Cub would have.
They're all fighting. Throwing a flag. What the hell's that gonna do?
I know, dude. Yo, he baited him. Did you guys see the beginning?
Yeah, I think the
All right.
Yeah, he
so,
baited him.
Dog, that was crazy.
Man,
Bro,
all I
did you
got to
see that
say is
helmet?
that was Aaron Donald swinging the helmet.
So I asked the
Me
question
and
on Twitter. We all know what happened with Myles Garrett and Mason Rudolph. He got suspended. I mean, it was for the rest of the season, but it was like game 8, so that was like half a season basically.
Yes, he should be suspended for multiple
should.
games.
Facts.
My question is, are they going to do it with this being,
You got to. They get fined. They get fined at practice all the time.
yeah.
All right, let me ask you this: when they get fined in practice, is that from the NFL or from the team?
I think that's from the team. So
In
is
this
it- I mean-
situation, the NFL got to step in. Like you
He
can't.
swung it two
I
times, bro.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
you
did.
can't allow that
He
to
did.
I
And
happen, bro.
then-
feel like this. I feel like if the NFL, even if it's never happened before, they got to do something about this because it
Got
sets
to.
a terrible precedent going
Yep.
forward.
Mhm.
And you're
He
gonna
would
have
have.
people doing.
That would have got
they
personal.
Yeah. Oh, I'm coming after you.
It was actually another fight after this. They didn't have video, but they had a picture. La'el Collins did take a player's helmet off, but he didn't swing it. He just threw it like took it off, took the helmet
I'm
off.
talking about with Aaron Donald.
Hey, but you know what? You gotta like that though, because hey, like,
what?
no. I'm looking at
There
it.
ain't no
as
place
a-
for
I
that.
agree.
As a new,
Hold
as a-
on.
Hold on.
What you
As
gotta
a-
like? I'm trying to
as
figure
a
out what you're talking about.
Hold on. As a new Bengals fan, I like the fight in La'el Collins. I like
Oh,
the
okay. You
fact
talking
that
about
you
him?
yeah.
I thought you were
I
talking
like
about
the
Aaron
fight
Donald.
that you have guys that are going to be not scared of Aaron Donald. You know what I'm saying? They're going to go, toe to toe.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I thought you were saying you like that from Aaron Donald.
No,
That's what
I don't
was
like
saying.
that.
Hold
bro.
on.
I don't
So
like that.
all right, so it's two
I'm
comments
with you,
here.
though.
I want to.
Yeah.
So Brandon Spike says gotta be suspended. This was a preseason practice. Like, come on. I think so. It's not even just it was a preseason practice. These are two different organizations. If
Right.
this was like inter squad, completely different.
Yep.
But when you got like that, two different, saying can't be tolerated. Then Ray Powell says no, let them fight. Guys are trying to make an impression to make the team. That's the
Man,
wrong kind
He's
of.
the number one defensive tackle in the league. He
Yeah,
got
Yeah,
But
and
he-
if it was an incoming
I think-
rookie,
I think he talking.
different.
I think he's talking about not necessarily those people involved, but he's just talking about in general. Let them fight, let them have. And I agree for the
I
most
agree
part.
too.
Let them fight it out. But whenever you start swinging helmets, that's assault. You know what I mean? With a
Right,
weapon, bro. Like,
And then you got to think about how much power Aaron Donald swinging that helmet with, bro.
No, not just
Exactly.
that. Think about how much money. How much money
That is
at-
true.
At,
That's
at-
true.
At hand, so
If Aaron Donald breaks his hand, how pissed is the Rams
If
going
Aaron
to be?
Donald
How
hits
pissed
that
is
dude
the
in the
NFL
head.
going to be?
yeah, that's the thing though. That's the thing. If Aaron Donald hit that dude, if he connect with that helmet, that's
he
end of
did.
somebody.
He connected 2 times. You
Where
hit him
did-
cracks.
That's
Where
a
did he
bad
hit
look
him?
on
No,
him.
I'm saying don't think he hit nobody like the dude without the helmet on. That's what I
Oh
was
no,
saying.
no.
If he
no.
hit that dude career over, bro. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like you gotta look at that, bro.
Right, like I get what you're saying about having fights at practice. Nothing
But
wrong
that's
with
what
having
your
fights,
your
man.
teammates though. That's not what
I
another
mean,
team.
even like in scrimmages, whenever you scrimmage against other teams, nothing's wrong with that. It's just the fact that whenever you take a helmet off and start swinging it at people, bro, that's no longer a fight, bro. That's a weapon. And if somebody, if that connects, yeah, you can hurt somebody for real.
Man, if I
Nicholas
was a big
Thomas.
old line, go ahead. Pull my bad.
No. Says Nicholas Thomas says that Jacina Anderson reported on Twitter that the clubs are going to handle it, so no suspension for Aaron. At least that's what she says. So I'll say this: the clubs may have said that that's what they're going to do, but the NFL going to see this just like we are. NFL can step in and still make.
Let me ask you this: if it wasn't Aaron Donald, if they weren't the Super Bowl champions, would the clubs be handling it themselves?
That's true.
Bleep no.
If that was the Detroit Lions or somebody.
Yeah, you know what I mean. If that was a dude for the Chicago Bears hitting a dude from the Carolina Panthers, you know what I mean. Would they be suspending him?
Yes. They've already set a precedence with Myles Garrett.
Exactly,
bro. If I was a big old lineman, strong and physical, and he was swinging that helmet at me, bro, he couldn't go back to the bus. I'm telling you, he'd have had to fight without the helmet. I don't care.
Man, so you gonna fight Aaron Donald?
If I was a big old lineman in the NFL, I would fight Aaron Donald.
Wait, hold on. Didn't we just have this Aaron Donald conversation a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, we did. And when we hold on, so I'm gonna get back to Ray's comment. But yeah, and we told you I'm not letting him punk me. You're not gonna put your hands on my neck, because if you know, and you was like, you gonna fight Aaron Donald? Yeah, if I'm on an NFL squad, most likely I'm his size. Even if I'm
y'all make a good point. Yeah, that's a good point.
So,
and he hit me with a helmet. That's worse than slapping me.
Okay, I'm talking at your size. Aaron Donald walk up to you. What you doing?
Oh no, I'm gonna have to shoot.
If Aaron Donald walk, I was just gonna say second.
Yeah, I'm sorry for the violence, but yeah,
stay in my ground.
No, I'm gonna let him hit me.
Shoot.
I want to call.
Yeah, I might do that. Man, I might shoot the hell out of him. Get out the hood.
He said, "Get out the hood."
Hold on. Let me say this: we're not advocating for violence. No. We're just saying we would.
But Aaron Donald, if you see me and you want to punch me, go right ahead. I'm not gonna be mad.
You finna hire Tony Busby, huh?
What you say? Boy, this boy here said, "Hits me,
hit me, right here.
Hits me, Aaron."
Wow.
Pause.
Man,
I'll just sue.
Hey, we need to advertise that.
Man, I'm gonna miss the Crying Belly and versus Pooh Bear show. I'm gonna be at the Jim Marie.
I'm be at my son's game. I ain't gonna be on that.
Oh man, not gonna be arguing with himself.
He gonna be right. Yeah, if he show no man, he might get on there and talk with Blake.
I don't know. Our team gonna be sad this year, so I might not go.
But let me bring back up this comment so we can get ready to get out of here. Ray Powell says we had fights in college practice and the coaches loved it. Yeah, you weren't worth $1 million or $200 or $100 million in college. No offense, not saying.
And y'all didn't swing helmets at people neither, bro.
Yeah, that's right.
So
and then back in your day, they only had one.
Roy, one of them guys to make a story. They did.
Hey, they had leather helmets.
They had leather helmets.
They did swing it. It didn't hurt too bad.
Roy, one of them guys. I'll be damned if we didn't.
Love, bro.
All right. The last thing for tonight. Former UK University of Kentucky star Ryan Howard. She's now with the Atlanta Dream. She wins the WNBA Rookie of the Year. Congratulations to her.
That's about the only award they got right.
I'm still tripping off quadruples decimal.
That's about the only thing that they got right, bro. They blew all the rest of them awards.
Bro, yeah, they be doing the WNBA wrong with them trophies too, dog.
Terrible.
Hey, I heard that the All-Star game, they be having those Popeyes super packs you used to get like after the football games. You know, you get the 3-piece with the fries and the biscuit. That's what they serve them at the All-Star games.
Wow.
That's childish, bro.
Wow. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for tonight. We will be back Sunday. We'll be joined by our good friend Ben from Down South Football Podcast. He's a big Florida State fan. So he'll be on bringing his Sneak, come on in here. Come on.
Don't forget about our guy. Are we gonna say our guy, Pooh, or no?
Oh, yeah. And then my bad. I'm just trying to get
Hey,
so,
Dylan in the house.
so
Look,
then we're gonna have Emory Jones will also be joining us as well. St. Jones Proud in the building.
Mhm.
So
Future starter.
his name Dilly too. See, his name Dilly, but he's not as cool as you.
Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate it, brother.
But
Thank you.
that
Dylan.
is it for tonight, fellas. It's been a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all, and like that, we out. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe on Twitter at Golden Boot, on Instagram at Golden Boot, on YouTube at The Golden Boot Pod, on Facebook at The Golden Boot Pod.
Golden Boot.